let's show you my post-workout routine. So, as you can see, we've got proteins, we've got carbohydrates, and there's some supplements in there as well. Now, majority of you obviously know post-workout we need a bit of fueling, so we have our protein source to repair the muscles that we have torn down during our training session. But then also carbohydrates are quite important as well, because we need to replenish the glycogen and then also start reducing the cortisol by giving ourselves some more of that damn carbohydrates. Now, there's also other benefits of having more calories and more carbohydrates with insulin, but it's not massively important. Like, it'll help a little bit, but it won't help that much. So typically it is a cereal. It doesn't really matter which cereal it is, but generally I go for something which is fairly low in fats because I want more carbohydrates and I don't really want to slow down my digestive system post-workout. So post-workout we're mainly focusing on carbohydrates rather than fats. Now, a protein source, I always go with my sponsors, of course, which is a good, lean, fast-acting protein source. Again, it doesn't have to be fast-acting, but it will help. Whey protein or protein isolates are quicker digesting than like chicken, beef, casein, things like that. So that's why I go for a whey protein. I also take my creatine at this point. Doesn't really matter what time of day you take your creatine. It's just easiest to slam into that little post-workout shake. So 5, sometimes 6, sometimes 7 grams. It just really depends what gets on the spoon. I don't measure it out. Neither do I measure my, or I don't weigh it out. I don't weigh out my whey protein either. You know, it's in a scoop. I do a scoop and a half, so it's going to be fairly consistent. Also take a digestive enzyme with this meal because we want to absorb the foods in which we eat. Also take L-glutamine. Doesn't really have that much scientific evidence that it helps with recovery. It's mainly gut health and things like that the benefits are in, but every little helps, and I am sponsored by them, so I get them for free. So if it helps, I'll take it. And one which has more evidence behind it, ashwagandha. Now, ashwagandha helps to reduce stress, and after we finish our training, we want to start bringing stress down so that we can help recovery start. If we reduce stress and inflammation and things too much, too fast, then we stop getting the full benefit of what we could have got when we were training. So we don't want a mega dose on vitamin C and antioxidants and things like that, because that will reduce our inflammation. And we want the inflammation because the inflammation is going to be the adaptive response, or give our body a reason to use the adaptive response and grow. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Not too much to it. And also, generally post-training, I sit down, either do a little bit of work, do a little bit of YouTube whilst I eat my meal, and then kind of just take an hour and a half to 2 hours before I have my next meal. And then during this time, it's kind of, nothing's a rush. Everything's a little bit more chilled than usual. So post-workout recovery is important. Dedicate a certain amount of carbohydrates for pre and post, and then allow the rest of the meals to kind of fall where they need to in order to satiate hunger. Next video, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail on my plans for this year and next year being a big year. And I'll also go over a little bit of like reflection of what I've done since competing last year. Sorry, the year before last. And how much I've grown. If I have grown, I don't know, we'll see in the video, I guess. But yeah, that'll be next video. So just a very short one, a little short and sharp, what I do post-workout, and I will let you go on with the rest of your day. Take it easy, fam. Peace.
up.